In Africa, there is only one way out. Take the risk or face the end. A leopard is surrounded by a pack of relentless wild dogs. Will its instincts lead it to the only escape, or will the pack's sheer persistence bring everything to an end? The most breathtaking animal fight night begins right now. In Kruger, there exists a solitary creature with an unbelievably flexible body structure, the leopard. It doesn't rely on speed alone. It uses its skeleton as a highly dynamic rotational system. This structure allows it to deliver precise strikes from multiple directions, even when surrounded in tight spaces. Its secret weapon for turning the tide lies in the elastic hinge structure of its thoracic vertebrae. Unlike the rigid rib cages of many large mammals, it possesses thick intervertebral disc with extremely high elasticity, functioning like preloaded springs ready to unleash. The key advantage comes from its low spinous processes and widely angled facet joints, which completely remove movement limitations. Thanks to this design, it can control two halves of its body independently. The hind legs and hips stay firmly planted as a base. While the shoulders and chest rotate freely in the opposite direction to deliver devastatingly powerful swipes. However, the leopard's flexibility is up against a calculated attack network from the wild dog pack. Without the need for complex communication, the entire pack operates as a single entity, reading each other's micro-movements and reacting instantly to the lead dog. When one charges from the front, others are already in position behind, targeting the hamstrings and tail to disable acceleration and slow the leopard's rotational axis. They don't need an immediate takedown. Instead, they focus on wearing down the opponent's nervous system. Wild dogs employ a rotating bite and release tactic. forcing their prey to keep turning until the rib muscle groups cramp. The moment the prey's rotation slows by just 0.1 seconds, the trap snaps shut. The solitary predator becomes a victim of a collective reflex system, precise down to every breath. During the most brutal dry season in years, the land is cracked and not a single prey animal remains. A leopard has unknowingly ventured deep into the hunting territory of a wild dog pack, an area already marked and claimed. Alone, it moves through the region in search of food after suffering minor injuries from a previous hunt. But the wild dogs cannot tolerate a stronger predator existing within their territory. If the leopard continues hunting, the entire pack could starve as resources have already been depleted. Therefore, they must act immediately to eliminate the rival and assert control over this area. The wild dog pack launches relentless attacks from all directions to contain their opponent. They employ a calculated bite and release strategy. When the leopard turns to face the front, those behind instantly surge in, targeting the hamstrings and tail. The pack's goal isn't an immediate takedown, it's to wear the leopard down, forcing it to keep rotating until the rib muscle groups cramp. The moment one dog locks on and pulls hard, the entire pack will close in and finish the job. In response, the leopard fights back with rapid spinning swipes, powered by its extremely flexible spine. This ability allows it to strike and evade multiple attackers at once without needing to move its pivoting legs. The animal fight night is over. The leopard survives and retreats to search for a new territory. The wild dog pack successfully defends its ground, driving away the powerful intruder.
Wild horses are known to be extremely special and important wildlife in the ecosystem. They belong to the Equidae family and adapt to many different habitats. They often form flocks to protect from threats. And it also possesses the ability to run fast and a fatal kick that makes many animals wary. In intense wild horse fight, their powerful hooves can deliver crushing blows, deterring even the most determined predators. With their hunting instincts and flexible mobility, wild horses have existed since ancient times and continue to play an important role in the natural balance. The leopard, also known as the African gray leopard, is one of the largest and most powerful leopards on land. This leopard is a notorious predator, possessing outstanding strength and speed to chase and capture prey ranging from wild pigs, camels, to giraffes. In the world of wild animals, its unmatched adaptability makes it a dominant force in various habitats. Leopards are one of the most talented nocturnal predators. They often take advantage of their ability to adapt to dark environments to conduct more effective hunting. Leopards use their sharp eyesight and hearing to find and approach prey quietly and quickly. When they detect a target, they will move towards it quickly and capture their prey with a powerful attack. In every wild animal documentary, their stealth and precision are showcased as a testament to their hunting mastery. On the vast savanna, an aggressive leopard rushes at the wild horse without hesitation. Motivated by hunger and hunting instincts, the aggressive leopard attacks its prey fiercely. Attacked, the frightened wild horse runs wild in front of the leopard's attack. The confrontation between the hunter and the hunted takes place in a fascinating spectacle. Exposing the brutal reality of nature in the unforgiving fight for survival. Under Leopard's attack, the wild horse tumbled. The predator takes advantage of the opportunity from behind to execute a quick attack. The agile and flexible wild horse dodges the leopard's sharp claws and bites. At the same time, it also uses an accurate understanding of the situation to optimize hunting tactics. Leopard was grabbing the neck of the zebra. When suddenly from a distance, another came to rescue its kind. It immediately attacked Leopard with its foot to rescue its teammates. As calculated, before this attack had affected Leopard, he rose and chased the zebra. In the hills of Montana, a male lion prowled the fields. Its eyes locked onto two unsuspecting horses. With a mighty leap, it brought the horse down. The thrill of the hunt echoed through the hills. This intense battle for survival is a stark reminder of the raw power and instincts that define wild animals. The meadow is lions' territory, and zebras are always in their sights. With explosive speed, the lioness charged. But the zebra didn't surrender. It made a sharp turn and struck the lioness's jaw with its powerful hooves. Fighting off the predator with sheer will and strength. This intense zebra fight for survival showcases the raw power prey must possess to escape their relentless hunters. Possessing kicks and strong teeth, zebras in danger just need to calmly exert their full strength. Predators do not seem to have any chance to attack. Lion, this time it switched to full attack. Immediately, it received a powerful kick from the zebras. The hard kick left Lion severely injured in the face. Thankfully, it was still alive. When unable to run, the wild horse uses its hind legs to respond to enemies strongly. However, they usually avoid conflict and attack only when they feel threatened or life-threatening. Not only is it a strong animal, with a large body and endurance, but it also possesses an extremely brutal kick. In harsh conditions and fierce competition, leopards continue to hunt fish for energy to attack larger prey. But the underwater environment is not its forte. The leopard's claws are not long enough to catch prey. Although it was difficult, he did not give up. He finally achieved the fruits of this patience. The amount of food that the leopard has to eat every day is about 9 pounds and even more. So it needs to hunt large prey. Impala is the right prey. Taking advantage of its agility, it jumps from the bushes and bites hard on the impala's neck, quickly and causes pain. This gave them an advantage in the fight. The impala couldn't resist or flee. In the face of the leopard's determination to hunt, the prey had to succumb. Harshness in the animal world is not only a reality, but also an important factor that helps maintain the natural balance and evolution of species. It highlights the fierce competition between organisms for vital resources, such as food, water, and living space. Harshness also drives evolution, causing species to develop tactics and skills to survive and reproduce in these harsh environments. Hunger is one of the reasons that turn leopards into fearsome predators. With a metabolic rate that requires them to consume up to 7.7 pounds of meat per day, a leopard that misses several meals will face exhaustion and despair. With lightning-fast reflexes, a hungry leopard can leap up to 9.8 feet into the air. Knocking an unsuspecting eagle mid-flight. The power behind each strike is staggering, with a single bite generating over 600 psi, enough to instantly crush bone. Combined with their professional tree climbing abilities, leopards can also climb to the top of very tall trees, reaching up to 65 height in search of food from bird nests. Once the mother bird is away, the leopard will quickly take away the chicks. That's not all a leopard can do. They possess amazing stealth. A hungry leopard spotted a group of baboons feeding, and it began to approach silently. The baboons are still oblivious to this. This is a high-risk hunt, as baboons travel in large troops of up to 50 individuals. A single mistake could result in a counterattack, with sharp canine teeth capable of inflicting serious injuries on the leopard. When the distance was close enough, the leopard began to accelerate towards the baboons. At this point, the baboons' troop started to run away, but it was too late. One monkey was bitten to its downfall by a leopard. Not only on the ground, even if the baboons were in the trees, they had no chance of surviving if they were targeted by leopards. Baboons, despite their agility, often fall victim to the leopard's superior stealth and patience. Skills, speed, and camouflage make leopards' prey even more diverse. They can hunt more prey than other animals, including impalas. The ability to strangle prey allows leopards to have large meals. Impalas, despite their speed of up to 50 impalas, are no match for a well-timed ambush. Once caught, the leopard's strong forelimbs wrap around the impala's neck, cutting off its air supply in mere minutes. Leopards can also use their ability to climb trees to camouflage their prey. From the tall tree, the leopard pounced on the bewildered impala. In the end, the leopard's job is just to enjoy the meal. Perched high above the ground, it feasts undisturbed, safe from scavengers like hyenas and lions that would otherwise steal its hard-earned prize. This leopard was so hungry that it didn't find any prey for the day. To fill its hungry stomach, it was forced to keep searching. It finally stopped by a shallow swamp and began to show off its fishing skills. Very quickly, it caught a large catfish. The hunger was temporarily solved. When hunger reaches its peak, predators get angry easily, and they are ready to destroy the annoying ones. So is the leopard. A hyena tries to take over a leopard's meal. Immediately, the leopard reacted violently, biting the hyena to its end on the spot. In hunger, the leopard ate the hyena and was slain by it. The solitary lifestyle also limits leopards' prey, so they often hunt in safe zones. Newborn wildebeest are also chosen by leopards. At birth, wildebeest calves weigh 44 to 55 lps, making them easy targets. A single, well-placed bite ensures the leopard's success. Or warthogs too. Leopards often attack and hunt these animals. Despite their tough appearance, warthogs frequently fall victim to the leopard's ambush tactics. In the case of extreme hunger, leopards make exceptions. The leopard was too hungry to search for other prey. It took the risk to hunt a young calf. Immediately, it had to receive a fierce attack from the mother buffalo. The stubbornness also made it almost lose its life. Because of the attack of the whole buffalo herd. The leopard is losing control due to its prolonged hunger, and it is trying to attack the porcupines. However, the meal did not go well. The sharp porcupine feathers seriously injured the leopard. The wound causes the leopard to lose a lot of blood, plus an infection that causes it to die soon after.
Victory doesn't always mean eliminating the opponent. Sometimes, success is simply survival. One lone predator enduring against a perfectly coordinated collective attack system. Flexibility and decisiveness are the keys to turning the most desperate moments into the only chance of survival. Hit subscribe now to explore the harshest limits of survival in the natural world on Animal Fight Night.